Your faces on us. We'll get you introduced here in just a second. Ulaanbaatar, we have seen them this year. They come in as your #1 seed, a team on the rise. Had a good, not great result last week in Chengdu. Got ousted in the quarterfinals, and they arrived here headlining Pool A. We'll get you reintroduced to their players here. First out is Amari Robinson. Brought on late last season, played in 3 events for them. He's joined by the Warrior Princess, Ulaanbaatar. Ulan and Adrian Badardine combined for 14 points per game last week in 3 games in Chengdu. And there's the new ad. Tommy Trong, the Vietnamese international, didn't score a point in her first action with Ulaanbaatar last week. Came in the night before the tournament, had to practice with a team. Now they get a week to work on chemistry. What will it look like now? They take on the 14th seed Mitsubishi Electric, a newly formed team out of Japan. And we've seen Natalie Kikowski before, not on this squad, however. She featured on CS Rapid Bucharest last season. She's joined by a player that is new to the Women's Series, a first ever event in 3x3 for Sawa Takahashi. We know her. Was on Team Takahashi last year, played the World Cup with Japan, and then Haruka Yamamoto as well. She brings some size to this squad. This is the Mitsubishi Electric team. Both Yamamoto and Sawa playing their first ever 3x3 event. So I'm curious to see what they can bring. We know what Kikowski can bring. She'll be the rebounding force to this team. And Yoko Takahashi, I believe, will be the offensive engine. She can really go. I've seen her go for 9.5 a game in the tournament before. And she can get to the basket. She can shoot those shots from the outside, can Takahashi. Question is, can Mitsubishi Electric get away from the physicality of this Ulaanbaatar team? A team that, again, 2-0 in pool play last week in Chengdu, played a good tournament. Got ousted in the quarterfinals, but not a bad start to the year for them per se. Averaged about 18.3 points per. That was 18.3 rebounds. I wrote that down wrong. 18 points per. Dominated the glass. Didn't shoot the 2-ball well. Only 23% from range in Chengdu. But the second leading rebounding team in the field. And survived a subpar shooting performance from that lady right there. Aryan Septek Badardine. There's Robinson. To be counted on to contend with Kikowski under the basket. The Amazons go with Aryan Septek, Kulan, and Robinson. Mitsubishi will get possession here. Takahashi, deep shot, pulled, no. She has the green light on offense. I can guarantee you that. This time she feeds it inside. Kikowski misses. Ulaanbaatar, who struggled to find offense early in games last week in pool play, ended up coming through late in a couple of victories in Pool A in Chengdu. See if they've retooled some. Again, they're working in strong as a new piece. Have just gotten to know her over the last week or so as she's flown into the team last Friday. Aryan Septek cannot get it to go at the basket. Strong takes over. Strong with the cross. Held up. No one knew who that was out on. That ends up a jump ball situation. Strong felt like she was held to the ground a bit. Doesn't get the call. Takahashi on the move. He'll kick it down into the paint. Fade away, no good. Midi then, also no good. Sawa with a couple of misses. Turong wide open. There's that first score for Ulaanbaatar for Turong. Seen Turong active in the past at the Asia Cup. A gifted offensive player fades away on a shot here. Not shy about taking that too. That's a good sign. I don't mind that. Mitsubishi keep it in bounds somehow. Takahashi looking at Kulan. Takahashi trying to use that speed. Can't get by her. Steps back. Two hands off the glass. Just like we know her to do it. A big two ball for Takahashi. Kulan with a midi pull-up. Cannot answer. Mitsubishi take over. Strong with good hands. Takes the possession away from him. Strong to the basket. Kulan and Takahashi get tangled up. And I believe there's a call on the floor. Fuyoko Takahashi. Just like we know her to do it. Two hands from the 45-degree angle off the glass, and it's a 3-1 Mitsubishi lead. Zawam at the misdirection. Great move towards the basket. Can't make it. Strong will get by everybody. Is looking a lot better than last week already. I'll tell you, that jet lag really put some work on her, and this time around, she's just getting to the rack at will, driving on people, taking confident shots. I like it. I like it so far. It's a 3-2 game. 3 fouls already on Mitsubishi. Kulan high arcing two ball. Ulaanbaatar again with the good, not great shooting performance. I mean, 23% isn't that bad, but it was Ariun Tetseg with a 1 for 7 performance that kind of limited their spacing. All the other players shot the two ball decent. Normally you get a couple from Ariun Tetseg, Badardin. What they get here is a foul, as Kikowski had great position on that screen. Kikowski to the stripe. Has been everywhere on the Women's Series over the last few seasons. Most recently a member of CS Rapid Bucharest. US born, of course. And she'll get a team a 2-point lead here. Kulan tries one more. Pick and roll action for Takahashi and Kikowski. Takahashi. And this team is built for her to shine. A gifted offensive player, albeit high variance, because she uses that two ball, I mean, maybe not to a fault, but a lot. A gifted shooter. This is a gifted pass. Strong with 2 points. The only score for Ulaanbaatar in her second event with the team. Takahashi's got 2 for Mitsubishi. Robinson will line up a 2-piece. Off the glass. Showing Takahashi how it's done, apparently. Takahashi has it here. Gets it back. Looking at Strong. Takahashi locked herself up. It's out of bounds. Oh, good screen, but a little bit of miscommunication there. Saba was wide open, but didn't roll to the basket. It ends up a possession for Ulaanbaatar. Turong just pulls the trigger on a 2-piece. And she'll head to the bench. I mean, Setseg Butterdine out there. I've noticed with the Amazons this year so far is that they come into tournaments expecting to win. This is a team that played from an underdog position over the last couple of seasons, but have grown into their 3x3 identities. Specifically, of course, Ulaanbaatar and Arjen Setseg Butterdine after that magical run to silver at the Ulaanbaatar World Cup last year. And now comes a different mindset. Four remains tied at 4. Come on. Kick to 4, quick 2 ball, not answered. Ulan working to pick and roll. Now she's wide open. Another 2-piece. Offensive glass is where the Amazons shine. They get Robinson a look, and she'll deliver. All of a sudden, the Amazons up by 3. Kowski can't get the layup to go. No answer for Butterdine either. So a couple of missed layups. Play is slowed down a little bit. Question for Mitsubishi is, can they get more out of, well, I guess Takahashi, who tries another one. Can they get anything out of Sawa and Yamamoto? 2 new players, first ever 3x3 tournament, let alone a first ever women's series for them. Takahashi will sit down. Ruan crosses. It's to Kulan. Kulan ended his shot clock heave. That almost goes down too. And then a foul on the Amazons. And it's not the clock yet. Under 5 minutes to go in this first Pool A matchup. Sawa. She'll get a 2-piece. Hirasawa with a snipe from range. And it's a 1-point game all of a sudden. Robinson. No good over Kowski. Sawa this time goes towards the basket. Fading away on that. And it's out of bounds. Kowski, no good. Ulaanbaatar take over. They work the handoff game. Kick it, strong, a look. Takahashi has it now. She will try to hand off with Kowski. Kowski spins into a mid-range fadeaway. Good looking shot. 7-7 game. Butterdine's on the floor. Kowski coming in with the footwork and the touch. .336 to go after that timeout. It has been a tight game, a low-scoring affair so far. Mitsubishi has racked up a ton of fouls. They're at 5. And the Amazon, led by Robinson, got 3 points. Ulan looking for some separation. Down to Robinson. Bump and bucket. No call on the floor. Clean defense from Takahashi. with her hands up in the air. Bounced off Robinson, and it looked like it might have been a foul. Sawa, another high arcing two-piece. 9-8. Hiro Sawa making her presence felt in her first ever Women's Series game. Robinson misses the layup. Takahashi drives, can't get it to Sawa on the cut. Robinson's open. And this is a tight contest here. Under 3 minutes to go. Neither team willing to give up much ground. A 1-point game as a result. Ulan pulls the trigger. She's on the floor. Doesn't get the whistle. Yamamoto from the corner. Mitsubishi are unleashing a flurry of twos here. Badardine answered. But Ulaanbaatar are looking at a 2-point deficit all of a sudden. 2:30 on the clock. Yamamoto down to Kikowski. Kikowski, whoa. Whoa! Check my footwork. Natalie Kikowski. Timeout on the floor. 3-point lead for Mitsubishi. Yamamoto with a big two-piece. An answer then for Adrian Setseg. Kikowski in the paint like Monet. A piece of art. Ulaanbaatar has the offensive possession here. They need a score. Got a little bit under or over 2 minutes to go. They get Truong. A look from the outside. That is off the mark. Mitsubishi can go up even further. Kikowski, no. Truong is fouled on that possession. I think that is going to end up 2 shots. That is the 7th foul on Mitsubishi. A chance here for the Ulaanbaatar Amazons to climb back into this game. Strong secures the first. 24-year-old, born in Houston, Texas. On the Asia Cup team for Vietnam in 2025 with her twin. Play broken up. And the Amazons have it. Dean unleashes a 2. High arcer is off the mark. Now Robinson will try to go at Kikowski. Steps through and gets it tied up. 12-12 after Amari Danae Robinson. Yeah, it's a big bucket in the paint. Kikowski looking to answer his foul. All on the floor. Ulaanbaatar have been pretty disciplined with their fouling in this game. They've got 3. 1:18 left in this one. Yamamoto. That girl takes over. That girl driving left. Nuh-uh. Absolutely not. Held up by Yamamoto. Yamamoto. Two-piece, no good. Under a minute to go. 40 seconds to be precise. In a 12-12 barn burner. Slow game. Close one. A lot of defense. Not so much offense. A fresh 12 on the clock for Mitsubishi to work with. Takahashi past the defense. Ulan, good hands. Kikowski lines up a shot. No. Nine ticks left to go. Ulaanbaatar can take the lead on the score here. Strong crosses left to right, gets by everybody, doesn't make a layup. One of the foul calls, doesn't get it, and now fouls Takahashi. Man, Strong got all by her lonesome towards the basket, but missed the lay. A timeout now. Clock are just at the 15.3 seconds. Look at the pretty footwork for Kikowski. And good defense there on Yamamoto. Takahashi got held up by Kulan. We've seen some highlights in this one, that is for sure. Not seen many scores. Buckets are at a premium right now. Mitsubishi have it. Takahashi looking for space against Robinson. Takahashi whipped it down into the paint. Oh no, Kikowski missed the layup. One to go. Kulan out of time. We will go to bonus basketball. Takahashi with a pass to Kikowski, who had it on her fingertip. Beautiful feed here, and Kikowski rushed the shot, and just short. And we will get to overtime just like that. Game clock is off. First team to 14 points will get a W. Too long, two-piece, no. Takahashi has it, screening game with Kikowski. Takahashi, no space for a shot, gets it back from the Enlia logo, it's blocked. And packing. Back to Strong, creating behind the screen. Kulan will attempt one, that is good. And the Amazons get it in OT. Kulan Ulaanbaatar with a big splash. It's called on the Warrior Princess. She delivers against a Mitsubishi squad that had a chance to win it at the end of regulation and missed the layup. But Ulaanbaatar gets it done for Ulaanbaatar. Colder than a polar bear's toenails. Or cooler than a polar bear's toenails, I should add. Is Kulan with a high arcing two-piece. Still get this one for Ulaanbaatar, who start their campaign here in Manila with a dub. Big shot. Man. Final score in this one. 14 to 12. We'll turn back with the foot plate. And Germany and the Philippines lace them up next. That game slated to start at 4:35 local time. So that is in 25 minutes from now. Enjoy the highlights as we get reset, rebooted, and ready to go.